Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Starting off locally here in Trinidad and Tobago, the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure is advancing its recruitment process to fill 1,100 vacancies following the recent national recruitment drive held at the National Cycling Velodrome, Balmain, Vancouver, from 19th to 24th of October 2025. The vacancies in the MOWI span a range of operational and technical roles, including laborers, semi-skilled laborers, tradesmen, assistants, electricians, mechanics, heavy equipment operators, medium equipment operators, plumbers, masons, carpenters, watchmen, river control workers, polishers, and heavy loaders. During the initial NRD application process, the ministry received over 28,000 applications, out of which approximately 6,800 applications would have applied for positions of laborers, basically maintenance workers who were once employed under the URP and CPEP program. On Friday, November 14, 2025, the ministry began its mass screening for the first cohort of candidates for laborers. The screening exercise will continue until Friday, November 21st, 2025. The MOWI will be processing an average 1,000 applicants per day. Applicants from the screening process range between 20 and 45 years old, and importantly, the majority are unemployed individuals eager for the opportunity to enter the workforce. My response: all citizens who were relieved of their duties in CPEP and URP should be provided with employment in the Ministry of Works in communities throughout Trinidad. 1,100 vacancies is only a fraction. Now, they did go on to say 1,000 per day, so I'm not sure exactly what the 1,100 number was really about in the beginning of this news report. But nevertheless, 1,100 vacancies is only a fraction of the number of employees needed to perform these various duties, especially the maintenance aspect of these types of jobs or category of these types of jobs. So 1,100 vacancies is only a fraction of the number of employees needed to perform these duties in an efficient and effective manner. Please keep your promise to provide meaningful jobs to real people who at this point in time are still unemployed, and we are just 1 month away from Christmas. Ladies, meet your new go-to bag, our Mega Duffel handbag, perfect for your travel, shopping, the gym, and everything in between. Crafted from premium Oxford material, it's not just stylish, it's built to last. The ideal size, flawless design, and unbeatable quality make it the bag you'll reach for every time. Versatile and ready for anything. WhatsApp 762-6589 to order yours today. The Shell Trinidad and Tobago team, alongside MP the Honorable Nicholas Morris, launched their Level Up Sporting program in Mayaro on Wednesday. This program will see Shell donate $1 million for the refurbishment of the Mayaro Recreation Ground, as well as further cash investment for the support of netball, rugby, tennis, and other sports in Mayaro. This needs to be done throughout Trinidad and Tobago. I'm telling you, we need a whole lot more community centers so that our youth could remain occupied in positive extracurricular activities. This project has been worked on diligently by the Shell team, Chairman Raymond Cozier, members of the council, and supported by the Minister of Sports, Honorable Philip Watts. The refurbishment, Mayaro Recreational Grounds, will also be more than a playing field. It will be a space where talent, remember I always speak about that, talent shows and programs and so forth, teamwork and togetherness thrive, that is definitely wonderful news for the people of Miaro. But we need to hear that type of those types of activities or programs taking place or plans taking place throughout our entire country. No more overheating phones. Cool your phones in seconds. Prevents damage to phones and battery issues. Better gaming experience and streaming. USB powered and fast charging. Lightweight and quiet. Ideal for kids and adults. Works with all smartphones. Makes a great gift. Call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. The Bon Accord Government Primary School in Tobago is leading the way on the island with the establishment of a reading garden on the school's grounds. The first phase of the project was launched on Friday and is supported by the government, community stakeholders, the school's alumni, and corporate sponsors. The principal, Ms. Desma Frank, said the reading garden represents more than just a physical space, outlining objectives that were clear to everyone involved. Transformation convert a section of our school grounds into a powerful natural reading area, provide students with a stimulating space for reading, reflection, and study outdoors. You know, you're more relaxed and enjoying the cool air and whatsoever. Environmental stewardship incorporates sustainable materials, greenery, and design features that nurture environmental awareness and pride in our surroundings. The project was sponsored by the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago in the initial stage. It was also supported by the Ministry of Culture and Community Development. Deputy Permanent Secretary Martel Waldron said the project's launch is the fruit of vision, partnership, and perseverance. He added that the initiative aligns with the ministry's national policy under, of course, Kamla Prasad administration.
Principal of the Bon Accord Government Primary School, Desma Frank, said the reading garden is more than just a space. She outlined the objectives which were clear on the minds of all involved.
Transformation. Convert a section of our school grounds into a powerful natural reading area. Provide students with a stimulating space for reading, reflection, and study. Environmental stewardship incorporates sustainable materials, greenery, and design features that nurture environmental awareness and pride in our surroundings.
The project was sponsored by the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago in the initial stage. It was also supported by the Ministry of Culture and Community Development. Deputy Permanent Secretary Martel Waldron said the project's launch is the fruit of vision, partnership, and perseverance. He added the initiative aligns with the ministry's national policy.
It was developed as part of the implementation of the national policy on sustainable community development, which guided organizations and residents of this community to pursue development around 4 interrelated pillars of social, human, economic, cultural, and environmental development. The Green Reading Room sits at the intersection of human capacity development and environmental development.
Secretary of Education Zerisha Hackett expressed she readily approved the project since it not only benefits the students but was not dependent on the THA.
Your hard work is visible in this beautiful space and in the pride of the students who will use it. This project also teaches an important lesson about partnership. Government cannot achieve these outcomes alone, we know that. And therefore, a community has to collaborate with us. And I love that because the community can't also achieve this alone. It's a government primary school, and so we needed that. But when we both join hands, when we both share the same vision for children, projects like this one move from an idea to an accomplishment.
Speaking to the students, Acting Vice Principal Chan Stewart reminded them that the project is focused on their development.
It was built with you in mind, and we know you will use it to grow, learn, and excel. Reading is the foundation of all learning. When a child opens a book, they open the door to new worlds, new ideas, and new opportunities. This reading room will serve as a safe, inspiring, and nurturing environment where every student can build strong literacy skills and develop a lifelong love for reading.
The audiovisual room, which is the first part of the reading garden, was opened on Friday, with additional amenities to be constructed in the near future, including a gazebo and shaded seating areas. Carissa Douglas, TTT News.
Premium touchscreen wireless headsets restocked. 1.9-inch HD full-color touchscreen. ANC and ENC noise reduction for crystal clear calls. 9D panoramic sound. Long battery life and fast charging. Control music, videos, TikTok, YouTube, and much more. Camera feature, voice assistant, timer, stopwatch, and lyrics on screen. Water resistant, sleek design. Available in gold, black, blue, and purple. Gift-ready packaging with replacement earbuds included. Never lose your earbuds again with the Find Headphones feature that actually works. Don't miss out. WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order. Limited stock available. Moving on now to regional news, and we're starting off with Guyana. Dr. Irfan Ali, President Dr. Irfan Ali, has announced that the forthcoming Guyana Development Bank will be capitalized with a minimum of $200 million and is expected to become operational before the end of the first quarter of 2026. So that's right around the corner, people. Delivering the feature address at the opening of Guyana Expo 2025 on Thursday night, President Ali said the administrative, legal, and regulatory framework for the institution is already being crafted that is going to benefit so many of the citizens of Guyana in various ways when they want to invest in their small businesses, farms, and whatsoever else, maybe even education. Tired of losing your keys, phone, or coins in that annoying gap between your car seat and the console? We've got the perfect solution. Our universal car seat gap fillers are back in stock, ready to save your stuff and make your ride clutter-free. Available in black, brown, beige, and red, they're designed to fit any car seat and blend perfectly with your interior. Simply WhatsApp 762-6589 to place your order and enjoy delivery straight to your door in just 1 to 3 days. News from Jamaica. In the aftermath of the passage of Hurricane Melissa, some banks and credit unions are easing up on loan repayments as a form of relief for the thousands of individuals and small businesses that had their property destroyed during the catastrophic storm. Scotiabank Jamaica, VM Building Society, First Heritage Credit Union, and Infinity Credit Union number among those who have announced moratoriums following the passage of Melissa. That is wonderful news. Maybe, just maybe, they can give people an extension to those said loans so that they can rebuild some sort of at least even a small structure that they can call their own home. You won't be disappointed with this one. Look and feel great every day. Painless trimming with no pulling of hair guaranteed. Comfortable to hold and lightweight. Intelligent anti-pinch system. Safety travel lock. Accurate and painless trimming. Durability, 100% quality. Fast charging. To place an order, call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. Closing off now with the interesting facts segment. Lake Baikal turns into a world of glass each winter. That sounds so beautiful, huh? The surface freezes into a turquoise ice so clear that it feels like a window to another dimension. People who visit often lie flat on the frozen lake just to look straight through it and see the stones and green moss scattered far below. Sounds like a fairy tale, boy. The water is watching one of those animated movies, the water is among the purest on earth. And when it freezes in this deep Siberian cold, it forms ice that is almost perfectly transparent. Sunlight travels through it without distortion, which allows you to see more than 100 feet down into the ancient lake. Lake Baikal is the oldest and deepest lake in the world. and its wintry clarity gives a rare view into a landscape that has remained unchanged since the time of creation. The experience feels like floating above a silent world that never stops holding its breath. Now, ain't that a place to visit? This is basically almost like a travel segment as well. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe most of all, in Jesus' name.